Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Caution. I am glad that this publication has been published on the Twitter page or the X page of our Prime Minister. It has to do with this Russian man, a Biafran man or an Igbo-speaking man in Russia, in the Russia military or paramilitary, and he has a Biafran badge on his chest. Now you will notice I did not touch this video when it came out. When this video came out about a week or two ago, we saw this man, he was talking and he had a badge. I did not speak on it because I felt, I saw what people were saying in the media. People were talking. People were giving us the praise, saying, you know, the BLA, they're in Russia and all those things. They said the Biafra Liberation Army are training in Russia and the rest of them. But I did not touch that message because it did not come from the words or it didn't come from the office of our Prime Minister. So today I will try to educate those who are in media that you have to be careful when you embellish a report. If it didn't come from our Prime Minister, do not go out and falsely report something that didn't come from our Prime Minister, because that makes it a false narrative. So be careful, because it could lead to caricature and the rest of them. Do not give the zoo the opportunity to insult us. Yes, they say media, we are in the media, but we have to be careful when we disseminate the information. So at this point, I am going to play a broadcast from the Twitter page of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. In this broadcast, you will hear exactly what I was thinking. Then afterwards, I will come back and break it down. So if you are ready, let us go there. Listen.
Have you ever considered the power of social media in shaping political landscapes and public figures' reputations? Today, we delve into the intricate web of narratives surrounding Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, exploring how misinformation on social platforms can both challenge and reinforce his leadership and the ongoing Biafran struggle. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been a prominent figure in the quest for Biafran independence, a journey fraught with political and social complexities. Recently, his reputation has been caught in the crossfire of social media misinformation. Supporters and critics alike have contributed to a turbulent narrative, often spreading unverified information that complicates the true picture of his leadership. While many supporters have good intentions, their rush to defend Ekpa often results in the dissemination of false information. This not only confuses the public, but also gives his opponents ammunition to question his credibility. Additionally, there are individuals who, posing as supporters, act as spies. These infiltrators use Ekpa's image to circulate false narratives, which opponents like Ipan Das are quick to attribute to him. As a responsible member of the media under Prime Minister Ekpa's command, it's crucial to adhere to rigorous standards of information verification. Not every piece of news that surfaces online should be accepted at face value, especially Ekpa or the Biafran struggle. Thorough fact-checking is essential to prevent the dissemination of misleading information. A recent incident illustrates the chaos that misinformation can cause. A photo showing a man in a Russian military uniform with a Biafra tag was shared online and mistakenly linked to Simon Ekpa and the BLA. In reality, Ekpa had tweeted the photo without a caption, intending only to highlight the presence of the Biafra logo. However, supporters began tagging the man as a BLA member, which opponents used to attack Ekpa's credibility.
Hold it there. Let's hold it there for a while. In the narrative, it said, initially, our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, he sends this picture caption without any title on it. You see, when Simon Ekpa say what you don't know is bigger than you guys have to be careful. Do not interpret anything you see on his Twitter if you don't have the knowledge, the information, or the technical know-how. All he did was put out a picture of this man because this man had a Biafran sticker in his Russian military uniform. Looking at this man, even from what I've seen in the video, he was in a shanty area. As you know, Russia is not like other countries in Europe. You could tell he was in a paramilitary or whatever. And they gave him a certificate in a shanty area. Now, for the fact he had that flag on his, chest, on his uniform, that was the only reason why Simon Ekpa put out that video or that picture. But unfortunately, those who pretend to be lovers of Simon Ekpa, or those who may be naive of how this media thing works, they went all out and said things that Simon Ekpa did not say. They claimed, oh, he's a Russian guy in the BLA. He's having his training. He's a Biafran, and when he comes back from Russia, he'll be fighting for us. Simon Ekpa did not say those things, which was why I did not discuss this guy's pictures or videos online. And before you knew it, when the man came out and said, hey, please, I don't know Simon Ekpa, I'm not following him, and all those things. Again, the media, they attacked the man. Over what the man is saying, the man was responding to something that Simon Ekpa did not say. Simon Ekpa did not make any, statement about this guy. All he did was put out a picture of a guy in Russia with a Biafran flag. That's a thing of pride. It's good. It's like a footballer who is playing. When they win football or they win Champions League or they win the league and they carry a Biafran flag, I'll be happy to post something like that. You understand? So, whoa, this guy, he's playing for, for this football club. They have won the Champions League, and see what he's carrying, the Biafran flag. It is something of pride. It's a good thing to share, to show that the information, the knowledge is going out. The news about Biafra is going out. The awareness is going out. That was the main intention. Awareness. So, okay, people in Russia now, in the military, they are putting on the Biafran flag. It is an awareness. That doesn't mean that Simon Ekpa was saying, oh, this guy, he's my soldier. Simon Ekpa did not say that. Because the way we, the media, not me, but I'm putting me as well, we, the media, the way we went to respond or broadcast that guy's video, you gave the zoo the opportunity, you created the leeway for the DOS and the rest of them to create a narrative. They came with the insults, the caricature, and they called Simon Ekpa a liar, saying Simon Ekpa is lying to us. This man does not know Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is this, he's a criminal, he's a charlatan. You all know that Simon Ekpa, at the beginning of that picture, he didn't say anything about that picture. So our passion, emotion of trying to embellish an information led to the DOS and the rest of them having that ammunition to attack Simon Ekpa. And they tried to discredit him. And suddenly people are now saying, hey, now wow, it's unfair now. Why would Simon Ekpa lie to us? Simon Ekpa did not lie to us because he never said this man in a Russian military uniform with a Biafran flag is the BLA or whatever. He never said that. In fact, if anyone can show me where he said it, I will give that person $1,000. I said it. This goes to the DOS. This goes to those who are in the zoo, who are lying. If you can show me where Simon Ekpa said, this is my fighter, he's in the Russian, country trying to train, and show me where he said it. And I'll give you $1,000 cash. Or through Western Union or whatever, whichever way you want it. I'm saying it because we need to be careful. Do not create a narrative. You only push those things that Simon Ekpa said. For example, he told us we are voting, we are on a referendum. You can push those ones, push the narrative. In your videos, put a title there. Go and vote, referendum, go and vote. In most of my videos, you see me doing that. That's the narrative we should be shedding out. Do not fall for the gimmicks of the zoo, of the DOS and the rest of them. You don't know who told that man in Russia to put that badge. Because if you look up, that badge was skillfully made. That was a professional job. It was looking similar to that of the Russian. The shape, the size, and the font. When I saw that, I knew something was up. I said that was a bait. It was a trap. And I chose not to respond to that video. Because I knew something about that guy was not right. A disciplined soldier will not even put the flag of another country on your military uniform. You'll be sent to the guard room. No, you can't do that. You can have it as a lucky charm. Maybe, in your wallet, in your helmet, not on your helmet, inside your helmet. You can have a t-shirt with a Biafran flag inside your military uniform. But to officially be dressed and you are putting a different badge at the center of your uniform, that was a red flag. It's not done. No, it's not done. So I knew something was fishy. I knew something was not right. So I chose not to speak on that video. If you're with me, let's continue. Listen.
In the realm of autopilot media, caution is paramount. When dealing with sensitive and complex information, particularly concerning security issues, it is essential to verify facts before sharing them.
Boom! When dealing with something that is very, very important, especially security issues, you should make sure you confirm. So this will leave those who are the official Biafra, media guys who are doing a good job. They could, confirm before they put things out. But others who are just lovers of Simon Ekpa, lovers of the movement, you have to be careful. When it is something of that nature, do not speak on it. Be careful. What you don't know is bigger than you. Do not assume or do not lie. Don't do that. When it has to do with security, do not go that route. If not, you become a UI. UI means a useful idiot. An idiot that is useful. They have used you, you have done the videos, you have said, oh, he's the BLA, and before you know it, the zoo government, they will now tell the boy to come with a video. You saw the video that idiot made. In fact, let me not insult him. Let me not insult him because it's not his fault. It was those in the media that chose to make a video. You are praising him, you are thanking him for being a member of the BLA. It is your fault, not his. What they did was a bit to discredit Simon Ekpa. A perfect example of giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. You give a dog a bad name just to hang it. By your actions or inactions. It was not your intention to create this, fake news. Your action was to say, oh, this guy wore flag, oh, Simon Ekpa has put the video out, oh, thank God, let me make a video on it. But you were not skilled enough to maintain the narrative. You embellished your reports. And now the DOS, they want to take what you have said to put it on Simon Ekpa. It is giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. They want to quote what you said in your video and attach it to the words of Simon Ekpa. I will show you by God's grace. I will show you what somebody has been saying. All those criminals in DOS. I will show you what someone did from the DOS as a very good example. Let's continue.
Falsehoods spread rapidly on social media, but the truth, when properly vetted and shared, can effectively counteract misinformation. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa maintains only one official social media account on X, formerly Twitter, where he has over 150,000 followers. He does not have accounts on Facebook or Instagram.
Boom! Simon Ekpa only operates one official video or one official social media handle on X. He does not have an account on Facebook and Instagram. So anybody who is following Simon Ekpa on Facebook, I'm sorry, that Simon Ekpa is not the official Simon Ekpa. It's somebody who opened an account. Even on Instagram, if you see an account of Simon Ekpa, it's probably like a fan page. They call it a fan page. So be careful, because he has just told you the only official account he has is on X page, Twitter. Any other place is not an official account. Official means the one that you will say, okay, any post that comes on there, it came from Simon Ekpa, officially. Now, if somebody who loves Simon Ekpa, a disciple, a fan, or whatever, opens another page, put his picture, put his name, that's not Simon Ekpa. If it's not Panadol, it is not the same thing as Panadol. Back in the days, we used to hear that stuff. If it's not Panadol, it is not the same thing as Panadol. So at least for some of you that didn't know that Simon Ekpa only has Twitter, now you know. So if somebody is trying to tell you to please, hey, give me your name, give me your money or whatever, in Facebook, on Instagram, whatever, that is not Simon Ekpa. If someone posts a video on Facebook, on Instagram, saying this soldier here is a Biafra fighter, now you know that is not Simon Ekpa. It might even be the DSS doing that. So be careful. Be careful, because if you go and join those pages, like those pages, now the DSS, they now know, because they control those accounts, for example, they now know those who love Simon Ekpa. They will now be harvesting your information. I hope now you understand. So be careful what you do on social media. And I will give you one advice for free. For free of charge. I am somebody who is I'm a guru in the cybersecurity world. For those of you who have social media like Facebook, and you put your real name, you put your date of birth, you put your address, you put the state you are located, you put your phone number, you are giving out your personal details. Please be careful. I have seen in the zoo, most of you do that. Because somebody who is a hacker, somebody who wants to hack into your system, they now know your picture, they have your phone number, they have your address, they know your date of birth. Oh my God. They even know the location where you are based. They even know your work. You put where you are working on Facebook. To Biafrans, please, you must guard your personal details. If you want to do that, put fake place of work. Please, your date of birth, do not put your date of birth in any social media. I am giving you this for free. Because when you wonder, these are the top secrets of this MI5, the CIA, the MI, the rest of them. Somebody can easily clone you. They will harvest your data, harvest the details here in the Western world. Within 10 minutes, they will get your details, they will open a bank account, they will take loan in your name. Please be careful. To the Biafrans in that zoo and in the world, do not put your personal details on social media. It's too easy now. It's too easy. With the job we do now, we are putting firewalls everywhere to block. We're using software to stop all these things. I've been in meetings when they told us, on no account should you put anything about you on social media. Because somebody who wants to know who you are, they have seen your name, they have seen your picture, they have seen your phone number, they have seen your date of birth. Not only that, on your birthday, people are telling you happy birthday, happy birthday. They will now check those who have your surname. They will know your brother, they will know your sister. That is how you get compromised. So please, going forward, after this video, go back to your social media and change all those things. You can create like a decoy. If you are born on, October 10th, you can change to a different date. If you must have your date of birth there, change it. Do not put your real things there. It's not done. Facebook is known as Feds book. The Feds, the FBI book. I'm letting you guys know for free. So let's continue.
Therefore, any posts attributed to him on these platforms should be verified against his official X account before being shared or quoted. When in doubt about the authenticity of information, media personnel should reach out to Mazi Sunny Akparawa, who oversees media communications. Akparawa's role includes verifying information and granting permission for its dissemination. This hierarchical approach ensures that only accurate and verified information is shared with the public.
Boom! You see, there is a control in place already. If you're not sure about any information, our brother Mazi Sunny Akparawa is there for us. Please, I'm begging you guys, those who are doing the media stuff, please, I'm begging you, going forward, because we are entering the final phase of this movement. By December 2nd, you guys know what's going to happen. So be careful. Don't discuss anything security on social media if you don't have the information. Be careful. Even when we're having our QA on Space, if Simon Ekpa is there, don't come and ask him things about security. That's criminal of you. It means you want him to give you answer about security so that the DSS, they will get the information. Don't forget, on Twitter, on X, on Space, the DSS, they're also there, they're watching us. Every day, they are there. So why will you come on those platforms during the Q&A, during the fundraising? You are asking questions that has to do with security. I get so angry when I see those videos or people trying to ask those kind of questions. Because that only tells me you are down with the DSS. Only a DSS person will come and ask security question on a public platform. Think I'm now. Where is that done? Let's continue.
WhatsApp groups have been established for each state to facilitate the distribution of legitimate information directly to supporters. However, many still rely on unverified Facebook posts, exacerbating the spread of misinformation. Joining these WhatsApp groups and following their updates can help ensure that supporters receive accurate information. The key advice is to verify before sharing. Always check Prime Minister Ekpa's X account for any posts attributed to him and consult with the media head or your state's WhatsApp group admin if there are any doubts.
Boom!
But
now, my people, to show that the way the criminals of the DOS and the rest of them, the way they have tried to miscue your words against that of Simon Ekpa, I want to play this man they call Methuselah. Mr. 1000 Teeth. We all heard in the news that they've been sacked, they've been suspended or expelled from the IPOB Nigeria Limited. Methuselah is now on Instagram. He's now hiding on. He is no longer on YouTube. You know, I get it. That's just life. His YouTube account, he has taken it down, and he's no longer on YouTube. So Methuselah, Unsoji, and the rest of them, they have been expelled by the DOS IPOB Nigeria Limited. Now, listen. I want you guys to see the way he was able to twist the narrative. You will see the way they try to twist the narrative. What somebody else said, they want to put it on Simon Ekpa. But I am glad that Simon made this video or made that broadcast. The announcement to say only his words should be used. So respect to my guy, a guy I love so much, Emmanuel Remigius. He's doing a very good job. But Methuselah won't use psychology, using video to attack Simon Ekpa. So if you're ready, let's go there. Listen. Let's go. It's not coming up.
Wonderful blogger for lovers of freedom. The man that have swore to continue exposing the criminals that are using IPOB, using Biafra as a business venture. And why am I doing this? Because I knew the pain, I knew the suffering the leader of Indian people of Biafra passed through, humiliation in the hands of our people before he started his journey. And I don't blame our people, because in the past, Biafra has become a business venture. Anybody can come and use Biafra, make his own money and get away. It took Mazen Nnamdi years to conquer that threat that people now begin to believe and begin to support agitation for the restoration of Biafra. I cannot be alive to see any idiot that are coming in to use Biafra as a money-making machine. And that is why we are here to expose criminals. You see, this post on top was made by the criminal in Finland. And the moment he realized that we have started speaking, trying to involve our brothers, he went and deleted the picture and then leave the video. But be smart as we are, I have already screenshot it. And this is what we are seeing here. Now, I want to thank the IPOB in Russia very, very diligently. At least you reacted very fast. When I engaged to some of you who called me on program and told me you're gonna contact this our brother, and I said please do it very fast, because the moment we wait, the moment criminals use it to source money from our gullible brothers at home, especially those living in America. You know, some of our people are also living in Western world, but they behave like idiots. Anything that passes through, they don't listen, and they begin to contribute money. Sometimes they are doing it out of love they have for Biafrans, but we must guide their brain, and that is what we are doing. And the good thing, our brother came out very, very fast and put his voice across. I want you to watch the clip from our brother who is also serving in Russia. And brother, I want to thank you for your good work you are doing. I want you to remain very, very steadfast in what you are doing. Defending Russia is a thing that needs to be done. The same it is to me. I am here in Austria. Anytime fight break here, I must join to defend the country that they are feeding me, clothing me. For the purpose of clarification, Methuselah is not a military. This is just a camouflage, please. So that you not take it as one of these deceit. You now begin to rejoice that Methuselah is an army in Austria. I'm not an army, please. But I'm equal to the task. And then many are a soldier. On an email, I am a born soldier. So when we see our brothers trying to distinguish themselves as a military men and women in their various places of residence, we don't take it as something so special, but it's something of honor, at least, to tell our enemy that the countries where we live also recognize us, and they know our resilience and determination when it comes to defend what we believe in. So I don't want to overflow the issues. Pay attention to the voice of our brother, and I thank you very much, brother, from Russia. Remember this. To the fatherland. I'm a proud Biafran, based here in Russia, currently serving in Russian army. As you can see, I'm making this video from the front. So this video is for Simon Ekpa. Lately, friends draw my attention on my viral award video and some of photos you are using on your platform. And to me, it is not welcomed. I think the first thing you should have done is to, first of all, seek my consent. don't belong to any autopilot. You understand? I have a Russian family, and there is a need to defend the Russian Federation against terrorists in NATO. And I volunteered. You all know that we Biafrans, we are the most bravest people in the world. Have you known Biafrans, American soldier, American army currently serving? Have you known Biafrans in British army? Why don't you use their photos? Why must it be me? So, bro, it is totally unacceptable to me. So today, which is 12th of May, I mandate you, bro, take down every of my posts, every of my picture and videos on your post. Because personally, I don't believe in what you believe. I don't even know who you are. I don't even follow any of your page. Any of your page, I don't follow. I have never even commented on any of your posts or any of your viral video. So please, my brother, take down my posts, my photos and videos from your page with an immediate effect. I'm a very serious guy. I don't do those shit with you guys, okay? Yeah. My second home is Russia, where I'm holding her documents. And there is a need to defend it, and I'm here to defend it. As a proud Biafra. So please, friends, help me share this video so that it will get to Simon Evan. And for public notice and for reference purposes, don't allow yourself to be scammed or manipulated by any chance with my photo or my video. There are so many of my videos that are on Russian social media as a black guy fighting for Russia, so it's something that is not common. So my videos are going viral because wonderful blogger from lovers of freedom.
Hold on there. Biafrans, you've heard it. You can see the way these guys can manipulate things. That's why we have to be careful. Do not give them the ammunitions they need. Now, beg and beg now. Going forward, because this media is a skillful thing. It's called the media war for a reason. We are at war. We are battling for the airways. I understand we also need propaganda. It is part of media. In fact, they will tell you every good news or every news is an advert. As long as you spell my name right, we don't give a damn. In the media war, anything you say about Simon Ekpa is an advert. As long as you spell his name right, so that if the name is spelled right, the algorithm, what they call the algorithm on YouTube, they have the YouTube algorithm. On Google, they have it, algorithm. The algorithm come begin say, okay, this man name, they come out all the time. And before you know them, the airways would get choked with database of Simon Ekpa. It's called the SQL, the Sequence Query Language, Oyibo. For those of you who are into IT, they call it the SQL, Sequence Query Language. When the internet is getting that name, Biafra, 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 Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, before you know it, the computer itself get brain, the algorithm. That's the thinking of the computer. The algorithm will begin the fight for airspace. Okay, this name is being mentioned more. We shall make this name trending. So every report on Simon Ekpa is a good one, but we have to be careful now because there has to be integrity. If not, you create something like this now. And the man they call Methuselah, Metu. One name Methuselah. I heard about the news. How Ikega Uruagu, he is the head now. Yeah, he has sacked you and Usoji. Usoji, I warned them for a long time. I warned him to come out in the public and apologize to Simon Ekpa. Some of you didn't know why I was saying that. I told him to come out in the public to apologize to Simon Ekpa. I took his name to Ofo. I took his name to the gods of Biafra. And I was skillful, I was meticulous in the charges I laid upon him. Oyibo. I was meticulous. Oyibo. Meticulous. Because I knew he lied on Simon Ekpa. He says Simon Ekpa is the one working with the Nigerian government all this while. So the moment we saw Ikenga Iruagu in Nigeria being protected by DSS, oh my God, he went through the airport and nobody stopped him, nobody caught him. We saw him with Ebu Bragu, we saw him with that politician. I said, okay, it shows the power of influence that boy has. And by looking at it now, it is clear, say, Ikenga Iruagu is one of those that knew about the whereabouts of Nnamdi Kanu. The beginning of the ploy was when he insulted Nnamdi Kanu live on air. He called him a liar. Ikenga called Nnamdi Kanu a liar live on air. I believe it has to do with the sleeping DJ, Uche Mefo. Live on air. He insulted Nnamdi Kanu, called him a liar. That was when I knew there was fire on the mountain. And for the fact we saw him in Nigeria. So I called upon the man they call Usoji, Prince Darlington. I told him, if you claim you love Simon Ekpa back then, Nnamdi Kanu called you, say, what do you know about Simon Ekpa? And you say, Nnamdi Kanu, don't trust him. Oh. I heard him not swear Oto. Don't trust him. Now you have seen this man, Ikenga, in Nigeria, a no-go area, a red zone for anybody who is in this struggle. We also saw Ikenga Iruagu. We saw Methuselah. Even the man they called Ches Anworu, he went to Nigeria, but he was a bit covert. He wasn't so pronounced, it wasn't so open, but he was there. So I called the God of Biafra. I swore an offer publicly in the head of the man they called Prince Darlington. And ever since then, you and I can tell. See, the Prince Darlington you knew yesterday, you know him no more. Now he's hiding, now he's confused. He's on the run. Because everything is science. You have to be meticulous in your approach. I told you guys that is the way you interpret the Bible. You hold God on those things that are viable. And when I went to the gods of Biafra, I called them live. I said, look, this man has lied in the name of Simon Ekpa. He says Simon Ekpa is the one working with the Nigerian government. But lo and behold, the people that he is working with, we are seeing them in Nigeria. My Lord, my God, you know Simon Ekpa cannot go to Nigeria. Not even me can attempt it. So how come this boy is still working with those guys? I have challenged him. This is now my meticulous approach. I have challenged him in the public. I told him to apologize to Simon Ekpa in the public, or he will face your wrath. So I have come to you now to say, whoever is wrong, whoever is a culprit in this situation, should be put to shame. They should be embarrassed publicly, psychologically, and financially. That was the meticulous approach. Publicly, but the main one are the financial approach. Psychologically, you'll be confused. You'll be ashamed of yourself. You'll be doubting yourself. You'll be beating yourself. You will not forgive yourself. And since the 25th of February, that was the deadline. Where is he now? That is how you interpret your Bible. That That is how you go to God. You don't need a middleman. You don't need your pastor. Your pastor, when you use hand washing ash, you don't need those idiots, those criminals. Commot them for your life. Be meticulous in your approach. Okay? When you want to speak to God, be meticulous. Because only if you know, say, Yusuf, you are a God, but a smaller God, a small g. You are a small G-O-D, a small God. You have gods and you have the Almighty God. There is a reason why they said Almighty. It means they are gods, they are mighty gods, then one is an Almighty.